Hey guys, this is Wolvie here with a product review of Cirkul. Now, what exactly is this? You guys are probably asking. It's the water bottle you see here. Now, for a little bit of a demonstration purposes, I decided to do a little bit of what they advertise, and so that way it helps with the review. I do have my personal score alongside a score for those where this is intended to. So that way to help it keep it somewhat consistent with my book reviews and even the movie review what I did with Dark Phoenix. So anyway, what this is like it's a bottle that comes, you see right here where I'm pointing at. Then the unique thing is the cartridge slash nozzle where I'm pointing at. So the reason why this is kind of unique is because you can replace the not the nozzle slash cartridge approximately every 5 to 6 refills. And it all goes down to depends on how often you drink water. And the type of water in my particular water bottle here is filtered. I do have a pitcher in my refrigerator with that clearly is filtered water. just to, like I said, just to help with the video here. So all this stuff here, the cartridges are like wrapped and packaged separately, and it come in the initial trial you get, which comes in a box that looks a little bit like this. And you can probably make out the website because although it's on an angle, you won't be seeing my personal address, just to keep my personal identity safe. But it comes in a box that looks like this. So, and I'm actually impressed with the way they packaged it, make sure things stay safe for the most part. But besides all of that, there are some likes, there are some dislikes I have. And the dislikes are more so concerns than proper dislikes. And like I said, at the end of the video, I will have two scores, my personal score and a score for the intended audience for this particular product. Now, what do I like about this product? The thing is with the cartridges here, which is where the nozzle is, where my finger is pointing at, you can actually adjust the flavor to your liking, because for me personally, I have sensitive taste buds. I could taste the bitterness of a pickle, if that makes any sense. Or stuff like a zucchini. I can actually taste how bitter or sour certain things are, because again, it's sensitive. Mine is particularly sensitive. And yes, I don't even drink coffee. So you can adjust the amount of flavor from the cartridge to your water. And the thing is, the type of cartridge I have in this particular case is a Life Sip, which is kind of like a Gatorade, but it isn't. And with this particular, and speaking of cartridges, there are different kinds. There are the Life Sip, Go Sip. Go Sip is stuff with caffeine in it. You also have the Fit Sip, which again, it's kind of like Gatorade, but it doesn't really have the caffeine. Brute Sip, which is coffee. Tea Sip which is tea. You have Pure Sip, which I believe has zero, I have to look that stuff up with a Pure Sip. And I believe they're working on a H2O Sip, which is just water. Water is water. Now, with that type of variety, I love that they have so many varieties of flavors and types to go after, so you're not stuck to just one. Now, with the monthly, if you're into your subscription orders, which I believe is $27 a month before taxes and shipping charges, that stuff is you can always mix things up at what you want and when you want to get them, all that good stuff. I like it because, hey, you don't have to stick to one. Another thing is that when it comes to their store, there's so many varieties of items you can purchase, like t-shirts. There's even the stainless steel version of this particular bottle. And the type of thing right here that holds the cartridges in place, there's different colors of that too. They got quite a few different items that you could pick from in sense of what you want, when you want to get it, all that good stuff. You might find the cat in this video. If he is distracting, I do apologize. And his name is Jackson. He's a sweet guy, but he could get really annoying. But anyway, Like I said, I did mention, the amount of flavor that you can add into the water can be adjusted. I like that because, again, some people may have more sensitive taste buds than others, and that is perfectly okay. Now, with that being, well, the thing is with the monthly subscriptions, I did some research, but I do need to get some clarification on this, that the subscription for the cartridges are monthly, but you can make it to pay as you go, so where it's not every month, but as you need them. And with that, we're going to go into a couple of concerns of mine, and these are kind of major. I caught on a comment on an advertisement version of the product on Instagram where the product has sucralose. I mean, I know where the type of sugar is not the healthy kind. And again, that's kind of concerning with people with varying conditions involving sugar. So this is something I definitely will not recommend if you're a diabetic. And another concern of mine is the some people mentioning about difficulty leaving the monthly subscription plans. And again, this is some of the questions I've been looking into. This is another concern of mine, and this is something I will definitely have to do further research to in order to get some more information on the such. But another thing is, before I give the score, this is something, the whole recycling bit, because they do advertise that the cartridges are recyclable, but there's limited means for people to recycle them. It's a bit of a concern of mine. However, the company is rectifying this because they are looking into solutions into that matter. Now, with all of that out of the way, what are the scores that Wolvie will be giving for this product? And oddly enough, the quote-unquote fanatic score and my personal score on this are actually the same. They're both 8 out of 10. And the reason why I'm taking 2 points off for the fanatic score are the sucralose content. I may have got the type of sugar wrong, but I know it's somewhere along that type of sugar. The sucralose content, again, if you're diabetic, I definitely will not recommend this product. So if you're diabetic, do not get it. The sucralose content is something that is concerning for some people. That is a big concern of mine as well. And then with the difficulty of leaving the monthly subscription plan, this is a big worry of mine because, in case something comes up, I may not be able to leave the monthly plan. It's a big worry of mine. And the thing is, recycling bit, it's a bit of a concern of mine. However, the company is looking into ways to rectify the situation, which is why I'm giving this is the same score for both the intended audience and my personal score of an 8 out of 10. I'll put in the description, in the description for this video, the website for the actual company, as well as some of my social media handles, all that good stuff. And in conclusion for this product, it's actually, I like the idea they're bringing along. It's that instead of wasting space by having bottles of Gatorade or Propel or let's see, unfortunately I bought this from Aldi yesterday. It's this stuff right here. You may not see it too well. It's called Vitamin Enhanced Water. The thing is here, I've already drank some of it, so you see here with this particular case, I push down the powder, shaking it up to the water, and go from there. So I like what Cirkul's doing instead of using something like this and combining it into that. But my biggest worry is the whole sucralose content and the possible difficulty for leaving monthly subscription plans, and one of my other worries being the whole recycling the cartridges. And I will end it on that. With Wolvie here signing off, I will catch you all on the flip side.